welcome to Magnificent Mandalas. My name is Eileen and I'm going to be helping you through today's art project. And what you should have already received here at the library when you registered is your Take-and-Make bag. And in that bag, you are going to have two separate mandala designs. Now, mandalas are just geometric, repeating geometric shapes. So they're just different kinds of designs. So you're going to have two unique designs in your Take-and-Make bag, along with 8 different glitter glue pens, okay? Now everybody has different colors, so these are my colors right here, but hopefully you got a selection of different colors so that you can fill in all the little shapes and crevices in your mandala design. So here's one that I've already started, and what I'm gonna go over next is just some tips and tricks for you in terms of how to finish your mandala designs. And then I'm gonna let you guys take it away and use your own creativity to create beautiful works of art today. Are you ready to get started? Let's jump right in. All right, so the first thing that I would recommend you do is kind of familiarize yourself with the different colors of glitter glue tubes that you got. That way you can kind of start thinking about how you want to lay them out onto your mandala. Now, I would recommend choosing just one mandala to start with. I mean, you can always do 2 at one time. It's your own project. But my first tip to you is picking your mandala and then starting from the center. Because this is glitter glue, it's gonna take probably a few hours, maybe even overnight, to completely dry. And you really don't wanna risk like smudging with your hand, kind of like when you're writing on paper. Sometimes if you run over your own text, you're gonna kind of smudge everything. So again, you can do this however you want, but my recommendation is to start in the center and work your way out. Now, the thing about the glitter glue caps is they're not twist offs, so they're pull. If you twist, what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna take what I just did, you're gonna take the actual cap off of the top. So what you're gonna do is you're definitely just gonna wanna pull, so, and then you just push them right back on. Again, if you screw anything, you're screwing off the pointed tip that you see here. And the nice thing is they do have pointed tips, which make for filling in the fine details on your mandala really easy and super simple. So the fun part about this, again, is that you can pick any combination of your colors. You could do a mandala all in one color if you even wanted to. I'm one of those people who I like making like every little box a different color. And the fun part is that these mandalas, the white part is the paper that you're gonna fill in with your glue, and the black part is actually, you can feel it, it's a velvety, fabricy material. And so that's gonna be the outline of all your different shapes. And the heavier that you go with the glue in each box, the darker the color is gonna be. So if for some reason you do a whole layer of glitter glue all on your mandala and you're like, I think the color is too light, you can always add a second coat if you feel like it wasn't heavy enough. And just remember that with this, because it's glue, you can always add more, but it's really hard to take it away. So start slow until you kind of get a hang of it, and then you can, go crazy with it. But what I would recommend doing is globbing like a little bit of glue in your shape and then use that tip to kind of move it around. And again, because it's not, the black is kind of raised above the white paper, it adds a little border, and so you can kind of feel once your glue butts up to it, and you can kind of stop it from running over into the next shape. So there you see, I have filled in that glob right there, that shape successfully. And I'm just gonna kind of keep going. And what else is kind of handy to have with you is some paper towel or Kleenex or something like that to wipe off the tip of your glitter glue pen before you stick the cap back in. Because if you're gonna take breaks in between or days in between doing your two mandalas, you don't wanna risk having your caps glued to the actual glitter glue pen. So I'm gonna keep going with my green here, and I'm just gonna fill in my shapes. And that's really all that this project is. You're just gonna take your time and you're gonna fill in your different shapes, and just keep in mind, you're gonna wanna start in the center and work your way outwards, and then the heavier or the more amount of glue that you put into each little shape here, the darker the color is gonna be. And if for some reason you're having trouble or you need help or you just want some advice, feel free to reach out to me. You can always email me. You can also call the library for some help, but I'm always around if you want some extra assistance with your art project. And the thing that I really love about this is that even though everybody has similar designs or mandala patterns, because there's 4 different designs, but everybody is only getting 2, the nice thing is that no matter what pattern you get, everybody's is gonna look different. So like you could have this one, but yours is gonna look different because you're gonna pick different colors to utilize in your piece of art here. So I'll just show you a couple more little spots here and how I'm gonna do it. With this one, it's a little bit bigger, so I'm really gonna load up my glue, and then again, I'm just spreading it out using the tip. And because you're using the glitter glue pen tip to spread it out, again, you're probably gonna get some glue on there, and you're gonna wanna wipe it off with paper towel before you put your lid on. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna do one more spot, and then I'm going to let you guys go ahead and take your creativity and see where it will lead you today. I wanted to say thank you to everyone for joining me today to complete your magnificent mandalas. Now here is my mostly finished, well, probably about 50% done, but here is my mandala so far. And when you're done with yours, remember to let it dry. You're gonna wanna leave it sitting at least a few hours, if not overnight. You can kind of really gently with your finger touch the glitter glue to see if it's dry. And if it's not, if it's at all tacky, you're gonna wanna leave it sitting. That part is gonna take a little bit of patience on your part, but I really hope you had some fun with this. Again, there's a lot of different things that you can do with your glitter glue pens. You could even layer your colors. So for instance, you could fill in all of the shapes, and then later, once that coat is dry, you could go back over with other colors. Maybe do some polka dots or stripes. You could even write things into the different shapes. So all sorts of different things that you can do with your magnificent mandalas. And I would love it if you could send me any pictures or videos of your finished mandalas. We always love to see your projects here at the library, all those finished products. And the best thing is that you can kind of do whatever you want with your mandala when it's done. You could hang it up on your wall, you could hang it in the kitchen on the fridge, you could poke a hole in it and you could maybe hang it somewhere like in front of a window or on a door or something like that. So lots of different things that you can do with your mandala when you're done with it in terms of decorating your bedroom or some other space in your house where you have kind of some space to put it. So good luck on finishing your projects, and I would love again to see any pictures or videos. My email address is on the screen here and also in your Take and Make bag info sheet. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know, and hopefully you will come back to the library and sign up for our next Middles Art Project in October. All right, have fun, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.